In a house with more than one person, your dog has already made a decision. They have already chosen, not consciously, not deliberately, but somewhere in the quiet processing of their nervous system. Every dog who lives with multiple people has filed one of them into a category no one else in the household occupies: their person, their anchor. And here is what most owners do not realize. The signs of this choice are everywhere, every single day, in moments so ordinary that almost no one stops to notice them. Most owners assume their dog loves everyone in the home equally. That assumption is comforting. It is also, in almost every case, biologically inaccurate. By the end of this video, you will know the 7 specific signs your dog uses to communicate that you're the one they have chosen. And there is one sign in particular, which we will come back to in number 7, that almost no owner notices, even though it is the clearest declaration their species is capable of making. Let us talk about what is really happening when your dog chooses a person. 1. They check on you with their eyes, even when nothing has happened. You are sitting in the living room. Your dog is across the floor, doing nothing in particular. And then, without any prompt, your dog looks at you. A quick glance just to find your face, and then back to whatever they were doing. Most owners never register these moments. They are too small, but they are one of the most studied indicators of attachment in the entire animal world. Scientists call this social referencing. It was first documented in human infants. A baby placed in an unfamiliar room will explore, but only up to a point. Periodically, they glance back at their caregiver, not because they need anything, because the caregiver's presence is the foundation that makes exploration possible at all. Researchers studying canine attachment have found that dogs do the same thing. And here's the part that matters. They do it specifically with the person they are bonded to, not with everyone in the room, not with visitors, with one person. If your dog regularly glances at you for no reason, with no request attached, they are confirming that the center of their world is still where they left it. You are their reference point, their compass. 2. They follow you into rooms they have no interest in being in. You get up to put something in the laundry. Your dog follows you. You walk into a room you only use for storage. Your dog follows you there too. Most owners assume this is just Velcro behavior. And in a multi-person household, they assume the dog does this with everyone. They almost never do. When researchers studied bonded dogs in homes with multiple residents, they found that the shadowing behavior is overwhelmingly directed at one specific person. The dog might follow other household members occasionally, especially toward food. But the unprompted, no reason into every room shadowing is reserved for their chosen person. Why does this matter? Mammals regulate their stress response, in part by proximity to a trusted figure. Your physical presence is the switch that quiets their internal alarm system, and they are willing to walk into rooms they have no interest in, sit on floors they do not enjoy, just to keep that switch turned on. You are not just convenient. You are the source of their calm. 3. They sleep differently when you are the one in the room. Watch how your dog sleeps when they are near you. Then watch how they sleep when they are near someone else in the household. The difference is often visible within minutes. When a dog rests near their chosen person, their breathing slows further. Their muscles loosen completely. They are more likely to expose their belly, the most vulnerable part of any animal's body. They are more likely to enter the deep sleep stage where their paws twitch. Deep sleep is the stage of total biological vulnerability. Every protective instinct is offline. In the wild, this was when predators found you. Your dog's brain has not forgotten that. Choosing to enter that stage requires complete trust. When you observe your dog falling into the deepest, most defenseless sleep, specifically in your presence and not in others, they are showing you the result of a calculation. Their nervous system has decided that with this person, nothing bad can happen. You are the one being whose proximity allows their entire defensive system to switch. If this is changing how you see your dog, hit subscribe. Every video on this channel is built around what the research actually shows, not what we assume. 4. Their greeting is different for you, and you may never have realized it. In a multi-person household, this is one of the most reliable signs of all. You only have to watch the door. Most owners notice their dog gets excited when anyone comes home. The barking, the spinning, the rush to the entrance. It looks similar enough that the differences slip past, but the differences are there. When a dog greets their chosen person, the entire shape of the greeting changes. The body becomes looser, almost rubbery. The tail wag pulls the whole rear end with it. The vocalizations are different. Sometimes a higher pitched, almost crying sound researchers call greeting vocalizations, which dogs reserve almost exclusively for their most bonded human. The duration is longer. The intensity of contact is greater. For other household members, the greeting is real, but it is shorter, cleaner, more controlled. There is a biological reason. Research has shown the reunion response in bonded dogs corresponds to a measurable physiological reset. Cortisol drops, heart rate slows, the full body recognition that everything is all right again only fires at full intensity for the person their attachment system is tuned to. Other humans are welcome. One human is essential. 5. They bring you objects no one else gets. Pay attention to who your dog brings things to. The toy, the chew, the sock from the laundry. In a household with multiple people, this behavior is rarely distributed equally. Dogs almost always bring objects, especially objects they value, to one person in particular. Most owners think it is just play, and sometimes it is, but research into canine social behavior has shown that the act of bringing an object to a specific human is more layered than that. Bringing an object is, in dog social terms, an offering. It is rooted in pack life, where members of a closely bonded group share resources. Dogs do not offer objects to beings they consider unimportant. They offer them to the members of their group whose relationship they want to reinforce. When your dog brings you their favorite toy and drops it at your feet, they are giving you something, extending a piece of their world toward you. With high-value items, they are doing something almost unheard of in animal behavior, outside of pair bonding and parent-offspring relationships. They are sharing. You are being chosen as the recipient of their most deliberate generosity. 6. They mirror your emotional state in a way they do not mirror anyone else's. Watch what happens to your dog when your mood shifts. You have a bright morning, and your dog is bright with you. You go quiet in the afternoon, and your dog goes quiet too. Your stress rises during a phone call, and your dog appears at your side before the call has ended. Studies have demonstrated that bonded dogs synchronize their emotional state with their owners at a measurable physiological level. Cortisol levels in dogs correlate with cortisol levels in their bonded humans, not just in single moments, but across weeks and months. And here is the part that matters. This synchronization runs strongest with one person. In multi-person households, the dog's emotional state is most tightly linked to the person they are most attached to. If your dog seems to feel what you feel before anyone in the house has noticed your mood has changed, that is not coincidence. Their nervous system has, over time, calibrated itself specifically to yours. You are the rhythm their internal world has decided to keep time with. 7. When something frightens them, they look at your face. This is the sign almost no one notices. And once you see it, you will not be able to unsee it. Watch your dog the next time something unexpected happens. A loud bang outside, a stranger at the door, a noise they cannot identify. In the half second after, where does your dog look? Not at the source of the sound, not at the door. They look at your face. This behavior is called emotional referencing. When a dog encounters something they cannot immediately interpret, they look to a trusted human to determine how to respond. They read your facial expression, the tension around your eyes, the speed of your breathing. They use you as the interpreter of the moment. If your face is calm, their alarm dials down. If your face carries tension, they escalate. But here is what makes this sign different from all the others. Dogs do not do this with just anyone. In a multi-person household, when something startling happens, the dog's eyes go to one specific person almost every time. Not the closest, not the loudest. The person their brain has filed as the most reliable source of truth in their world. If your dog consistently looks at your face when something startles them, while other people are right there, you have just been shown the result of every other sign on this list. You are their answer to the question, is this safe? This is not sentiment. This is not owners projecting favoritism. This is documented biology, observable in behavior, written into the way your dog's nervous system has organized itself around your specific presence. When your dog has chosen you as their person, they are telling you with the glance across the room. They are telling you with the walk into every pointless little room you enter. They are telling you with the depth of the sleep they only fall into beside you. They are telling you with the wholeness of the greeting they save just for your return. They are telling you with the objects they place at your feet. They are telling you with the way their emotional weather follows yours, and they are telling you in the half second after the world becomes uncertain with the direction their eyes turn. Your dog has not just bonded with you, they have selected you. Out of every being in their world, they made a choice. And they have been quietly, faithfully, biologically renewing that choice in front of you every day in ways you may have walked past 1,000 times. Every video on this channel begins the same way, with a question most dog owners have never stopped to ask, and then we go looking for the real answer, the actual science. If this video gave you something, hit like, drop a comment with what stood out to you most, and subscribe so you do not miss what is coming next. Because the more you understand your dog, the better life gets for both of you. And that is always worth showing up for.